Hello everybody and welcome to this next fragrance haul review, particularly inspired by Lattafa. And age-old question, I guess, I sort of answered was, what's my favorite cologne house? And I think it's Lattafa, but I wanted to test it out, so I got the 5 best Lattafa sellers right now that I don't already have. If I already have it, then that's why it's not, or that's why it's here. And obviously, if I already had it, I'm not gonna buy it again and unbox it. So these are the top 5 best selling Lattafa fragrances right now that I didn't already have, and we're gonna unbox them right now. I have Oud Mood, which is a clone. I have Khamrah Qahwa. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. Like 99% sure I'm not. Confidential Private Gold. And I have Fakhar Gold. I think it might be Gold exclusive. And then Bade'e Oud Amethyst, which is a clone of Initio. So, with the exception of one, I have already taken the cellophane off because it took me an embarrassingly long time to take them off last video. So we might as well start from the beginning, and we're gonna go over Oud Mood. I guess I didn't take the cellophane off of this one, so this is the only one. It's probably gonna take me about 36 hours to remove this. I still have my straight edge from my Sweeney Todd video that I did, so maybe not. Hey, it worked. So I really like Lattafa. I'll tell you what, it's not a 100% success rate for me. They made this god awful fragrance that was a coconut fragrance, and I don't even remember what it was called. It was in a white bottle, but most of the time it's pretty good. So first off, Oud Mood. I like this packaging. It's got like this gold fringe. I like it. And obviously I've never, sampled any of these. This is okay. See inside there. Yeah, I can smell it pretty freaking strong. Interesting. I actually really like this packaging though. It's unique. Does it say the batch date was, oh cool, the batch date was about 13 months ago. So let's look at this. Oud Mood. It has ribbons wrapped around it, and this is a clone of, oh wow, the bottles. The atomizer's leaking. That's not a good start. This is a clone of Oud something. I literally just had it in my head and then I forgot when I saw the bottle leaking. Oud something Mood from Mason Francis, who made the Baccarat. So $300 and something fragrance. Let's try it. You can see that, man. The atomizer's all jacked up. It's leaking and everything. Okay. So I don't know if I would have actually these fragrances I wanted to buy. The top 5 Lattafa fragrances. I don't know if I would have bought these if I wasn't doing it for this video. Yeah, it's just super oudi, like super woody, super sweet. Oud has a very distinct sweetness to it. Oud satin oud is how it is, what the original is. It's kind of, honestly, I can't get past the oud. Like, to me, it just smells like oud. Now, oud is very, very expensive. The wood, very, very expensive. It just smells like straight up oud. Maybe a little bit of floral notes, a little bit of sweetness tying in it together. It's okay. I'm gonna set it to the side and we'll see what it dries down like. Oud Mood. Okay, Oud Mood. I think that might have actually been number 1 or number 2 bestseller right now. So, next is Confidential, Private Gold. Voila. Lattafa's packaging's pretty on point. I think Al Haramain is better, but Al Haramain is also a lot more expensive. Let's see. So, I'm not even going to pretend to know how to pronounce what this is the clone of. It's like Kirken. I don't even know. It's a very strange name of something that I've never heard, like a Serbian name. I've never even heard of it before. But let's just spray it and see what we think. So, no leakage. That's a good start. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Herbapura. I don't know if it's Herbapura. I mean, I don't think it is, but it's supposed to be that other one, the Kirken, and I don't. Horrible name for fragrance. If you can't remember it, you should not put your name on it. Okay. These fragrances are a lot more subtle. Maybe my nose is just absolutely jacked after all the fragrance videos I've been doing, but they're a little bit more subtle. Right off the bat, it's just super playful, but you get those red notes like Herbapura, but it's not sugary like Herbapura is. Herbapura is like a pixie stick, kind of sugary. This is more citrus, whereas Herbapura is more like red notes, like sweetness, like strawberries. It's actually really pleasant. I like that a lot. That's a sweet cologne. That's a dancing cologne, clubbing cologne, maybe even a gym cologne. Kind of like, I use Leighton or Detour Noir because I don't want to use Leighton. But I'll use that from a gym cologne. That'd be a good gym cologne. So we'll leave that on, see how it dries down, and come back later. Next, Bade'e Oud Amethyst. I have Ode for Glory, which is a pineapple brulee, very sweet type of fragrance. And then I have Sublime, which is an apple fragrance. So I have this, and I think the first release that they have as well. So working on getting these. But yeah, they all look the same, just different colors. this little card in here. Okay, so it just tells you what the notes are. You got a top note, bergamot, pink pepper. Mid notes is Turkish rose and another type of rose. And then the base you have vanilla, amber, and oud. Oud is the name of the game apparently today. I gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest fan of oud. I think it's nice as a supporting note, but like Oud Mood for me, I'm like, eh. That's a lot of oud. Okay, I mean it is Bade'e Oud. That is the name of the fragrance. It's like really hard plastic with kind of, I mean, I guess it's glass, but there's the coating of the paint that they put on here is so thick it feels like plastic. And then it has this sort of gold on front of it. This is supposed to be a clone of Initio's Atomic Rose, and never been a big Initio fan, but let's try it. Gosh, a weak atomizer. You would think that all these companies would be using like pressurized atomizers. Like use pressurized atomizers, you spray more, you buy the fragrance over again because you're using more. I don't know. Wow, that is really synthetic. So first off, you're getting, I definitely get the bergamot, but it's very, very heightened florals. Like, yeah, there's floral up and down. That's kind of cool, actually. Look at this. So you see that gap between like the bronze or the plastic. It's probably plastic, but like they wrapped it around the bottle. It looks like hand detail. Imperfect. I love that. Oh God. Oh my gosh. This is disappointing for me. I've been really looking forward to trying this one, but I did say I'm not a huge fan of Initio. Period. Not just Atomic Rose, period. It kind of reminds me of like an old grandma. Like a grandma's. I said the same thing with Millesime, Creed's Millesime. Like just something about it just reminds me of an old grandma. Like I don't know what it is. It's probably all the freaking, what was that, jasmine, right? It's probably all of that, just super floral, sweet. The oud doesn't come through at all. The oud does not come through whatsoever. What was the other thing? The vanilla doesn't come through. Yeah, all I'm getting is jasmine. Does it say, like the longer it sits, the worse it gets? Does it say when it was made? Usually it does, but I don't see it here. Usually it'll say package date. Let's see. So this was packaged last September, so it's been over a year. I don't think I'm gonna like that one. That's a shame. We'll come back to it though when it settles a little more. Next, this is Lattafa's Fakhar Gold Extrait. I believe it's Gold Extrait. Packaged 5 months ago. So I am a huge fan of Fakhar, the original Fakhar, which is a clone of Y Man. I think it's awesome. So interested to try this one. Oh my gosh, this is awful. Look at that. Can you see that? This is what it looks like when it came does that even happen? How does that even happen? The cap is just off it. What the heck? Okay, well that's not a great start. Alright. I wanna like it, and I wanna like it. So, boom, 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 boom. It's got like the fish scales on the back that I like. Now this is a clone of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Parfum. I'm excited. I usually don't like 1 Million, but I'm interested to try it. Some of them I do, some versions. And if I'm gonna like one, maybe I'll like the Parfum. That is a heavy hitter. I'm not having a good night. I'm striking out a lot here. That's actually really pleasant though. It's a little bit more synthetic, I think. It might just need to sit for a little while, get a little bit better blended, but right off the bat, you're getting hit with a variety of freshness, citrus, fruitiness. Freshness, almost like a clean smell, bergamot, I'm imagining. It honestly seems pretty generic, like a generic, clean bergamot, woodsy kind of fragrance, but done pretty well. Yeah, as it sits, it's kind of becoming a little bit more denser, a little bit more complex, but it's still keeping that kind of friendliness, I guess you could say. I'm gonna set it down, we'll let it dry, and then come back to it. Gosh darn. Alright. Last one. This one I'm actually most excited for, so I saved it for last, and I brought its brother, Kamrah, the original Kamrah. So this one I'm very excited for. Fun fact. Fun fact. Lattafa's Kamrah was the first, not my first release, but my first ASMR fragrance video that I did, and gosh darn, it went horrible. I'm gonna show you what I did. I'll recreate it for you. I was like being super smooth, right? First off, ASMR videos, they are deceptively difficult to make because you can't touch anything, because everything you touch makes a noise and you can't touch anything. So I was like being super careful with everything, and Kamrah, it's a cool design, but it's very unique and it's hard to pull off. So I was doing this. I made the mistake of grabbing the top box, and what happened was the bottom fell out like that, and the fragrance fell to the floor and made a huge crash. And I'm like, my goodness. And luckily this bottle's built like a freaking tank, but that was my first ASMR experience, was a crashing Kamrah, and luckily it didn't hit my foot, I guess, because this thing is sharp. And as you can see, this one is not sitting right either. Neither was the first one I did. Lattafa, what in God's name are you doing with your packaging? So the other one, the Fakhar, wasn't sitting right. This isn't sitting right. I don't know. Maybe the post office is just violently shaking them before they're just like delivered. But it's kind of cool. You see that reflective look at myself, my gold reflection, or not, because that's weird. So I do like the box though. I do like these boxes. So yeah, this takes me back. This was over 100 videos ago, recording Kamrah. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. First off, just looking at it, obviously very similar bottle. Different size. The original Kamrah is a little wider, and the juice is a little bit more amber. This is a little bit more yellow. Qahwa. Khamrah Qahwa. But all things being equal, most things being equal, I should say, it looks wider, but I guess it's not. It looks very similar when I put it in side by side. So, all right. And here's a trick to Kamrah. I was doing this for like an hour, like Jack in the Box, right? Like do, like you're afraid of hit you in the eye. Here's a trick with Kamrah. Twist from here. Don't pull. Twist. That easy, right? It took me Jack in the Box in it for way too long for me to figure that one out. So I don't know what this is supposed to smell like, so let's just go ahead and spray it. I don't know what our package day is, but let's just spray it. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Hold up. That's like straight up butterscotch. Oh, that's... I sniffed a little too aggressively there. Hold up. We need the original. We need a contrast. From the refraction of the light, I thought I totally missed it. What is it doing? Oh, this is a weird bottle. Like, I like the looks of it, but it's weird. Okay. So like original Kamrah, super boozy, super sweet, sugary, vanilla base, boozy. Okay, so this is nothing like it, and I love that. Wow, that's good. When I first sprayed it, I got just straight up butterscotch. And now that it's sitting, it's calming down a little bit. And it's like a boozy butterscotch. Caramel. Just almost like a toffee. Very sweet dessert-y fragrance. I heard people say that this is like angel share. Like just angel share, just a little bit different. I'm not getting that at all. Like to me, this is nothing like angel share. It's its own thing. Okay, now that it's sitting, I'm getting a little bit more of that sweetness and a little bit less of that butterscotch toffee. And Kamrah's just chilling, like just straight up chilling. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, so I have a freaking Amazon Alexa next to me, and it's totally silent, and I was talking, and freaking demon Hills Have Eyes came from the corner to possess my soul. Alexa's freaking nightmare demon voice came out of nowhere and started whispering to me. And I almost died right here, right in front of you. What in God's name was that? So, I think I put... Oh my gosh. What? Oh, bro, that was the most frightened I have been. That was like straight up, like if you go down to the pits of hell. Like, that is the voice that's going to be waiting for you. is that freaking Amazon Alexa whisper. It's a good thing that I didn't eat Taco Bell or something earlier, because I would have just right in my pants. Oh my god. Back to the scheduled event. Wow. I put the caps on the wrong ones. That's why the cap didn't look right. Oh my gosh, that was the most disturbing thing I have ever witnessed. I guess my Halloween is complete now. Sweet baby Jesus, come for me. Wow. Alright. I don't know if I can film the rest of this. That was terrifying. Freaking Art the Clown has nothing on Alexa whispering. Good God, now I'm like eyeing it to make sure it doesn't light up again. Okay, so unfortunately, Khamrah Qahwa is incredible. And now that I had the crap scared out of me, I'm probably going to associate this wonderful fragrance with basically almost being murdered in my mind. So this fragrance is ruined. Thanks, freaking Amazon. God bless America. Okay. The heart rate's down. Let's go back to Oud Mood. It's been sitting for a while. Oh my god. Actually, as it sits, it's just straight up woodsy. It's just straight up woodsy, like just straight up oud. It's not in your face. It's pretty subtle. So, I mean, it is what it is. If that is anywhere near the Mason Francis one, y'all are outside of your minds if you are asking over $300 for that. What? No. If that is anywhere near the clone. But as far as Oud Mood, cool case, but the atomizer was loose and it was leaking all over the place, so not a great experience. Let's go to Confidential. Let's go back to Confidential. The Herba Pura-esque. That's really nice, actually. I kind of get like it's a real strong citrus, almost like a peach or a nectarine. I gotta tell you, I really like this fragrance. I'm really liking this fragrance. Let's assign some ratings. Oh my gosh, I have chest pains. The Oud Mood, 4 out of 10. It's fine for what it is, but it's just wood. It's just oody. Okay, let's go to Confidential. I'm gonna give this guy a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think it's really good. Let's go to Amethyst. I can't begin to describe to you how disappointed I am in this fragrance. I really wanted to like it, but I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. Let's go to Fakhar Gold. Actually, as it sits down, that is tight. That is good stuff right there. That is really good. Forget about getting 1 million's parfum. And here's the thing. I would not have gotten 1 million parfum. I wouldn't have gotten 1 million eau de parfum. I wouldn't have gotten 1 million eau de toilette. I'm just not a big fan. But for $20 to get that, that's good. I give that a 9 out of 10. That's good. Okay. Now we're on the Amazon Demon Cologne. Lattafa's Khamrah Qahwa. Yeah, now I just smell it and I hear that the devil coming from my soul. Okay, so I don't know why, but I'm thinking like Christmas. Like, and now I'm gonna equate this to like Krampus, like freaking Demon Santa. God, Amazon spoils everything, don't they? So it's really candy. Like, the original Kamrah had such a boozy note. It was all boozy. Not a whole lot of candy. This is like straight up candy. At first I got like a heavy hit of butterscotch, but as it sits, it's actually fairly subtle, and it's really luxurious. I'm gonna have to try this more. I'm gonna have to spray it on skin. And here's the thing, if y'all want an angel share clone, there's much better ones than Kamrah out there. And then Qahwa, I think, is just doing its own thing. I don't think it's necessarily trying to clone anything, but everything I've tried so far, really good. Really good, really good, really good. I dig it, but I have to spray it on skin. Here's the thing too, I think my nose is jacked at this point with all the fragrance videos I've been doing the past few days, so I'm gonna hit you up with a future update on these when I release my up and coming fragrance collection video. I'll give you all an update in that one, but yeah, I'll give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 right now. So who's the winner? I knew it would be. The Fakhar line is on fire. It's incredible. So definitely give it to that. I'll give it to Kamrah's Qahwa for number 2, and then I'll give it to Confidential number 3, Oud Mood 4, and Amethyst 5. It's just, I don't have a lot of fragrances that just straight up repulse me, but right now Amethyst is straight up repulsing me. Yeah, that's just not good. Like, that's just not good. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed basically watching me have a heart attack. I'll let you know if I die subsequently from the aftershock, but I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. And these are the top 5 most sold Lattafa fragrances. Lattafa is hitting out of the park lately, and I'm really not too happy to see loose fitted atomizers and, you know, these fragrances just bouncing around. I think that they need to do a better job of securing them, because that was 3 out of 5 had problems. That's not good. But some really good fragrances, really good clones. So I'll see you on the next video. Till then.